Hey everyone, I'm Silja and this is
Hi.
Regina. We are super excited to invite you to our 30-day writing challenge. So, in this challenge, write your story. You will write 50,000 words in 30, okay, actually 31 days maybe, depending on the month. But yeah, you will write a lot of words in a short amount of time just to try it out what it feels like to be a writer, what it feels like to write so much. And we are doing this all together. Regina, are you excited?
Yes, maybe we should tell them why we decided to do this in the first place and what made us the motivation to come and find only 10 people. We're keeping it really small, probably with people who are really interested. But let's maybe talk about the motivation, what made us to do it.
So the thing is, writing can be very lonely.
Yeah.
You're like just typing all your own words. When it's like super lonely, maybe you don't finish your stuff. So that's why we want to invite people together and we want to do it together. Yeah, we are also joining. We are not just going to be watching and guiding. We will also write our own stories, whatever this might be in this very moment. So we are also in the same soup with you, in the same struggles, same mess. Yes, we are holding your hand a little bit, but we are also joining. So kind of like leading by example,
Yeah,
right?
I've been wanting to write for a long, long time, and I never seem to kind of get around it. And when Celia, Celia has been a shadow writer, and she's been helping a lot of people to write their own books. She has some books that she's actually even published herself, very proudly in Estonia, and I think she has some English books as well. She published one just a couple of months ago, something like this.
3rd of March.
Yeah. And she is like the perfect person to try this with. I've never written anything, but I feel like I have a big story to tell and I would really like to have a go. I've never tried. And I think the idea is to just make yourself comfortable writing and seeing,
Yeah.
getting comfortable what could come out of this. So it really works for beginners, I think, because I'm the beginner. I've never written anything in my life. And we are so lucky to have Celia to help us on top of everything. Celia has actually done a course on this and on Udemy, and she's going to help us with the course. Would you quickly want to go over, like, I think it's daily practices, right?
Weekly.
Weekly practices. And also, we will be meeting once a week to kind of discuss what we learned and what we should do. It will be very interesting, in my opinion. So I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm really excited and very first client signed up who's committed to writing this.
Yeah, the thing is that it's not about perfection, it's not about
Yeah.
creating a masterpiece, because I believe that everybody has a story to tell, and the first draft is always like shit. And it's okay to have it in that way. In that 30 days, in the 50,000 words, you will just write super random stuff, maybe. It won't make sense, it will look ugly, but you are so much further when you have done the 50,000 words because you have refined your style, you have worked on your story, maybe you also have like some kind of emotional release from this
Mhm.
story. And everybody has a story to tell. You don't have to have any kind of experience, you only have to have commitment to just show up, do the 50,000 words, and see what happens to you. Because we promise that you will come out of this stronger, more confident, and with real writing momentum. After this, you don't have to look at your first draft ever again if you don't want to work on it anymore. But I just want you to get the story out of yourself because, like I said, we all have some kind of story to tell. And yeah, this process it can get crazy. I have done this specific challenge a few times, and one of the times I really wanted to finish the 50,000 words in 30 days. So for the last day, I was writing 9,000 words a day, which is a
Crazy.
lot. If you're like doing this on a very regular basis and writing the same number of words every single day, that would be like 1,667 words, not 9,000. 9,000 is like, it's awful. And this happened on the very last day. I was just writing the whole day, writing, sitting on the windowsill, sitting on the floor, just trying different positions. And like half an hour before midnight, with my back pushed against the dishwasher, sitting on the floor, I finished. And it was like, yes, finally. I haven't really taken a look at that specific manuscript, but I refined my style during this process. I went through it, I experimented, and I played. And it's all about play and
I
experiment.
think the main aim is to find your style, I suppose, right? And just see what might come out of you. I feel like there's something sitting, but it's like, when you start doing videos, you need to do 10 bad videos before you get to one good one. I'm not saying that this will be bad, but it will give you the idea of what it could be like. So I think it's very interesting concept. And I think I am just very honored to be with you. And I think the most important part, we're doing it free.
But it's not just a freebie, it's also an
Mm,
experience. It's also like
mm.
transformation and your chance to try on what it feels like to be a writer, what it feels like to have this identity of a writer. So it's for free. It's for people who are like serious about showing up and taking responsibility. So people who really want to commit. We don't want some,
That's why we
I don't know.
That's why we asked everybody to apply for this. And we will look at the applications, and we do want it to be for people who are committed. So I think the only thing you have to come up with is commitment, and the rest, the course will take care of. We will all get it in together, and we'll join, do this as a community.
Yeah, you don't have to have this specific book idea.
Yeah.
I will give you access to my Udemy course and you will just watch the first videos of this. And then when the month starts, you will just go and write whatever comes out. Everything is okay. This is a process. It's not going to be like fully polished manuscript because this takes more time. But this is your chance to show up, commit, and see what is possible.
Mm.
Yeah. So if you feel this pull that, okay, this is for me, don't ignore this sensation. Apply now and see where you can take your
I
writing.
think your story matters. So every story matters, and we
Yeah.
need to get it out there. And I think it's also self discovery. There's massive self discovery on the way.
Yeah. So we can't wait to write with you and see you very soon in the challenge.
Ciao.
Okay.